Henk Pander is remembered as one of the Pacific Northwest's most prominent artists. His renowned work hangs in historic buildings, museums, and even the state capitol, where he created portraits of two former Oregon governors. Pander passed away last year. So it didn't seem that odd when someone claiming to be Pander's son, Arnold, sent a direct message on Instagram to a local nonprofit, offering thanks for the love and support. Over the years, Pander had worked closely with the Vanport Mosaic and created paintings depicting the flood that destroyed Vanport.
There was some knowledge. It wasn't just a message out of nowhere.
Laura Forti, co-founder of the Vanport Mosaic, responded, and the conversation continued. But then, things took an unexpected turn when the person claiming to be Pander's son suggested he wanted to sell some of his father's paintings and donate the money to charity. Forti quickly realized it was a hoax. The messages, the story, it was just too far-fetched.
So you could have called him out right there.
I could have.
But you didn't.
Nope.
For the next few weeks, Forti continued to play along, knowing full well she was dealing with an imposter. How? Because she was in contact with Pander's real sons, Arnold and Jakob.
I think it's terrible that people would prey upon a dead man.
The imposter, posing as Pander's sons, created fake social media profiles on Instagram and WhatsApp, even lifting photos from their real accounts, then messaging their friends and contacts.
Not only are you kind of attempting to go after this person's property, but you're also preying on the goodwill and the love for this person by their friends and their community.
Pander's sons tried to shut down the scammer by contacting Instagram, but found it difficult to get a response. They also reached out to law enforcement and the FBI. Meanwhile, the messages continued. At one point, the imposter shared images of the paintings that were allegedly for sale. Little did they know, one of the works was hanging on the wall outside of Forti's office.
So that was lovely to see a painting that we actually have at Alberta House.
The whole situation seemed like a game of cat and mouse until Forti asked for a video or a video chat proving the imposter was real. And that's when things got creepy.
Hi, I'm Jacob Pander, son of Henk Pander. And I'm selling the Vanport series paintings to Vanport Mosaic to donate money to a cancer patient.
The scammer sent a pair of deepfake videos portraying Pander's son, Jakob.
What was your reaction when you saw that video?
Well, I mean, it was very disturbing seeing that video. I mean, it was kind of put a pit in my stomach.
The AI-generated videos had been created by manipulating instructional videos Jakob had posted on YouTube. Look closely. The deepfake is above,
cancer patient.
The original below.
Well, you see, this is what my father wanted to do before he died. And if you're looking at it small on a phone, or if you don't really know me very well, you're not going to even notice that it's somebody else's mouth or whatever. So yeah, it is very, very spooky stuff.
Deepfake technology is improving every day, explains Stephanie Shark, Assistant Special Agent in charge of the FBI's Portland office.
I would imagine we're going to see deepfakes all over the place because it's easy. It's getting easier to generate. It's cost efficient in a lot of ways. The better the technology gets and the more readily available, you're going to see it all over.
This AI technology can make it difficult to determine what's real and what's not. So slow down, check it out, and actually talk with someone you trust before paying someone or giving them information.
At the end of the day, people need to learn how to trust their own instinct.
Instagram eventually shut down the scammer's bogus account, and the trail went dead.
We don't know where these people are. I mean, perhaps they're on the other side of the world, or perhaps they're, somewhere in Oregon.
It's not clear why they posed as Pander's sons or reached out to a small nonprofit. We may never know who's behind these messages. Although, there was one clue. In one of the messages, they'd shared a phone number.
No surprise, nobody answered.
The criminals may have moved on from this particular scheme, but they likely haven't stopped. Technology is making it more difficult to figure out what's real and what's not.